need that real hip hop in your life? You need the International Reem Supreme Show.
Yes, man, but right about now.
Hold on. His shit pop up yet.
Nah, I don't think he been sitting there that long.
Oh man.
So I guess we're gonna get into the tracks.
Yeah. Get into the tracks, we can get into the intro, whatever.
Yo.
I got to turn my camera on. I might try to jump on my computer, man.
Where Gerard, you wanna go ahead with the intro? We don't blew by.
Yeah, wait, real quick.
I think we can still get it in. We're gonna wait for Vic to get his camera right. Hold on.
Okay, bet. Well, look, right about now, and in my mind, we are invited to the barbecue. We in the room with one of the dopest lyricists in my opinion. It's the International Reem Supreme team. You rocking with the best, Mr. International. My man Big School.
Yo.
I'm just gonna say family is in the building. Mr. Vic Spencer. We here, y'all.
Get camera at Vic.
No.
Hold on, let me get my camera. Hold on.
No.
Out here embracing these graves. Shit,
Oh,
yo.
we on the
Yo, what's
graves.
up?
Graves, yeah.
What's
Out here
up?
doing the graves. You know what I'm saying? Out here engaging with the graves. You feel me?
Yeah, it's all right. Wisdom,
Welcome to the club.
wisdom,
Welcome to the club.
That's
man.
all it is,
Club.
man.
I mean.
Wisdom.
Hell
What's
yeah.
up?
No. Hey man, you know what I'm saying? I got a gosh, smoky as hell. I got a special delivery. You know what I'm saying?
Right?
A special delivery, man. I got a new album, man. Legend Laws of Power.
Why do I
saying?
feel like this just kind of came? I know these don't just drop out the sky, but why do I feel like this one was kept on the low and now it's just, voila, here it is. Like I feel some kind of way about this one, Vic.
Man, you know what I'm saying? I definitely was on the low with this one. This is I feel like all of the stuff that I've done this year it has not happened yet. You know what I'm saying? I've always been bigging up Psychological Cheat Sheet and how that run is going. That's just a different landmine. Now you got to get back into the realm of how Vic Spencer be bodying shit, man. You got to keep that shit alive. I definitely gave a lot of emotion on Psychological Cheat Sheet too, and gave a lot of different perspective of Vic Spencer. But now it's time to get why Vic Spencer do what he do back intact. You know what I'm saying? You're never supposed to forget about the heavy bar play. You're never supposed to forget about the ill storylines and just blow after blow. You know what I'm saying? Every record. Not that smooth shit, not that Spencer for hire shit, not that emotional shit. This is that Vic coming at motherfuckers.
That's that body.
Can I take a quick interruption?
That's that beat down, like, yo. You
Vic,
forgot, now you gonna know.
I let your shit. I listened to the joint, the online joint, and then I just let my shit play on the YouTube, right? So it was January 29th of this year. You bodied a freestyle on the podcast. Vic, man, I like how you got bird's eye view, bro. I like how you got bird's eye view. I really dig that. Bodied that motherfucker for real. Major big ups, major props and all that, man, for real. Much
Appreciate that. What I say, carve my name in the desk.
Yeah,
I got bird's eye view looking at my teacher's breast.
Yes, sir. You killed
Fire.
that. And then she had to stop. Did you hear that bar? I dropped my Hiroshima, like, yo, man, big. Cheers, bro, for real. Cheers.
Drop Hiroshima bombs on rap. And man, I blacked out. Like,
yes, you did.
Man.
Yes, you did. Cause you
Off
had to
the
look.
head. I ain't write none of that shit.
Cause I think you gave him a look like, oh, you just going, you know this shit is rocking. You ain't think I got down like that. When he said something, yo, this shit's popping. You looked at it like, it kind of gave him a look like, you ain't know I did this shit. This is what I do.
Yeah.
Like,
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I knew what beat I was rapping over because I provided the beat. And I knew that break was going to come. So even what I was rapping, and it didn't even make sense for what the dude was saying. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, maybe I should say something, but I was so in the zone, I blacked out. I completely forgot, and then I heard the sound, and then I stopped.
Okay.
And then I just jumped right back in. Got to write my name. I write the same. I say, woo. Yeah, I was blacking out. Yeah, I went back and studied that shit. Somebody actually remixed that shit.
What?
And put it on one of their beats. That shit was fire. I was like, this shit's pretty fire. You know what I'm saying?
That shit was phenomenal. I watched it 2 or 3 times. Just to hear that Hiroshima bar and how you got bird's eye view. I was like, just to hear them bars. I was like, oh my God. Oh, yeah, definitely I was talking to my brother. I was telling him, I was like, yo, right now, my list, and not just because we fuck with you and you drop special shit off to us. You, Gun, Benny, and Kyle. Just like my God, because it's a guy. Okay, I say you got that laid back flow. You know what I mean? That laid back, slow flow, and that's really shit I fuck with. Like I really dig that type of flow, and I can say it's you, Evidence, and a man and a friend of mine, Yo Majesty, that got that type of flow, and that shit is so dope.
Shout out to Yo Majesty, man. Word up.
Definitely. You just
the boss.
Appreciate that love, my boys.
Yo, so the new album's called what again?
Legend Laws of Power.
Legend Laws of Power. That's
Okay.
heavy, bro. That's heavy, and I like it, and I know there's something behind that, bro. Legend Laws of Power.
Yeah, I tried to keep it away from like the 48 Laws of Power, and I wanted to stay away from that. You know what I'm saying? Because I know we all know what that do, and I just feel like when you have a position to lead and guide and be I don't know, like curate shit, make shit happen.
right.
You know what I'm saying? You have some sense of power, and if you changing lives in that power, then that makes people look at you as the great. You know what I'm saying? So when I envisioned that title, I just really envisioned me being like some type of gargoyle on top of a rooftop, just looking at the globe, or sitting on top of something, atop of the tallest mountain or the tallest building in the world, and just looking down and just looking at I view that title like that. You know what I'm saying? That was like, man, I want to think of something worldly, some earthly, like, you know. On one of those songs, I say, I crack the globe when I punch you in the face. I just think that that's just powerful in itself. Like, when I punch a person, the earth cracked. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just powerful shit. You know what I'm saying? Impactful. It's like rolling up chunks in weed. You know what I'm saying? Chunks of weed in your blunt instead of breaking it down. Impactful when you hit that moment. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what I think of when I think of Legend Laws of Power. I don't think of the book. I know it sounds like 48 Laws of Power, et cetera, et cetera. I ain't think of that. You know what I'm saying? I thought of how important it is to understand what your power is. You know what I'm saying? And being great at it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I got the.
That's definitely what I take from it. I didn't think of the book necessarily, but it's good that it does kind of trigger that. It gives you some familiarity. But it's my first impression was, that's a heavy title. You know, it means a little bit more. You know what I mean? Legend. Just that part alone. You know, is it the legend as in the story? Is it the legend as in the man? Does it encompass, both of those things? So what I'm expecting just off the title alone is, feeling your energy coming from where you say you was coming from, getting away from the psychological cheat sheets and the other project, and kind of bringing it back. It's almost like reminding you of this legend. You know what I mean? Reminding you of how I got here. You know know what I mean? What gives me the right to be on top of the Sears Tower, to be on top of Mount Everest looking down on everybody, because I built it up to get here, you know what I mean, on some legendary shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm feeling with this title coming from you, and hearing you kind of give us a little background of where you was coming from on that. Now I'm starting to get it. The first single is dope, and I'm gonna keep it 100. I didn't want to play your clips on Twitter, and I'm gonna tell you why. The clips were short, right? They were like 30-second clips. I'm like, he ain't fucking with my emotions today, bro. You know what I mean? Vic's not fucking with my emotions today, bro. Because let me explain to y'all where I'm cut from. I'm cut from the cloth of when DJ Premier would do a Gangstar album, use a dope ass track for like 30 seconds and you never heard it again. You know what I mean? He was just using those small clips of beats that were bananas. And as a fan, you would be like, yo, I know they about to rock on it. Yo, they ain't never gonna rock on it. Matter of fact, let me remind you of one of yours, Vic. Luke God. I remember the first time I heard Luke God, you came onto the track, you said, man, niggas gonna be mad at me for how short this song is. Well, then make it longer then. And then the beat dropped, and then you just started your pause. I was like, yo, by the time it was over, I was like, yo, he said it was gonna be short. It for some odd reason, man, I get stuck with a lot of those type of scenarios throughout a lot of different albums. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
man,
me too. That's why I did
they
it,
use
though.
the dope beat as a snippet of some shit. And so I waited, you know what I mean? I waited for the premiere, and I, you know, tapped into YouTube, I watched it, and I was like, yeah, son, like I'm charged, you know what I mean? Because I know I'm about to get that crack again, you know what I mean? It's exciting, you know that good dope is about to hit the street again, you know what I mean? So I'm happy about the new video. I'm happy about the simplicity of the new video, to keep it 100. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. I feel like I'm the special effects, man. As long as I got a clean, crisp video, then I'm the special effects. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's important, man. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm handsome enough to just show, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Be fresh in the video. Like I think I'm good in that department. So anytime I link with a director, they already identify with that, and it just makes it easy money. You know what I'm saying? So all my videos gonna be clean. I'm sitting on like 10 videos, and all them shits look like in the life of Vic Spencer, because all I do is clean. You gonna be clean as hell. You gonna see me in the greatest of splendor. You know what I'm saying? Going crazy, and so much new is happening. So much stuff is happening. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, this is like a new, like, Legend Laws of Power is really the, you know what I'm saying? I feel like a force. Like this is what it's really about here. You know what I'm saying? When I listen to this in its entire, it's like when I first started, I was like, man, bro, Jesus, you know what I'm saying? I done really made it happen with this joint. And it's produced by one producer by the name of Original Super Legend. He's from Chicago. He's in the DMV area now. And yeah, man.
Do y'all got any kind of background, you know, history from being around the same way, or did y'all link up online? How did that
No, we linked up through a mutual friend. You know what I'm saying? One of my homies, Race from Prime Meridian. Shout out to Race Simeon of Prime Meridian. They basically Race was, I was at Race crib listening to beats after I was recording shit. And I stumbled on his beats. I like this beats. I like Super Legend beats. And you know, the rest was history after that. Like, we just really started cooking. And he's on several of my albums. He's on No Sean Skimp's album. He's on the Baboon's album.
What song he do on No Sean Skimp's?
What's your
Crossbred Soup. Crossbred Soup.
Call me the flavor man. Smoked over 2,080 strains. The fuck's a complaint?
All right.
I gotta go back and play that, but I'm
He did Cranberry on the Double of Gems. Mr. Pip don't play on Things Change, I Don't. He did. Damn, what's the name of the joint on Bow Wounds? It's hell. We've been cooking. In other words, you know what I'm saying. He's been on. He's been appearing on all of my albums at one point, and then
listen, in the words of Darkwing Duck, let's get dangerous.
Darkwing Duck.
Word up with Mad Finesse. Yo, new album. Vic Spencer's in the building with us.
He's at the office. He's at the office right now.
He is officially set up in the office. And y'all done tuned in enough times to see us rock out, so you know what happens when he's in the office and he's focused. That means we all gonna rock out. Word up. I'm excited, man.
With that new heat, you know.
Yo, when does the album come out?
That's it. Oh, you got it.
Well, that's it right there.
Okay. Okay.
Yo, people understand this now. We getting an exclusive. So if you rock with us, this is what you're going to hear and see. The exclusive. This ain't that's already printed up. That's not the cover. It's not like that. That's the exclusive. Straight up.
That's classic right there. That's
what I'm saying. It's the album drops. I haven't put the news out when the album drops. I'm gonna announce it tomorrow, but it drops Friday. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm coming out the gate. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna drop the artwork tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? But I got the master copy right here. I'm gonna put it in the CD player in the whip right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, yo, can I say one thing? I want to say one thing. Like I said before, if y'all fuck with us and rock with us, this is what y'all getting. Y'all getting master copy. Y'all not getting the copy behind the copy. You're getting the original master copy.
Man, you don't get this nowhere else.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all should fuck with us. This is what we do. We family right here. This right here. Big Vic. Family right here. Let's rock out.
You know, we got to get the volume ready.
I never woke up with hate in my blood. You never spoke up. Dirty niggas can't relate to the sub. Being in the same to us. Industry shaking its hair. They too busy out here faking the love. It's already a war on drugs. Cannabis is the big bazooka. You rappers smoke hookah. Bragging winners be the biggest losers. Sagging titties still gon' maneuver. Hey, shit, y'all been cooking too long. Now your food shrink. Scrape your face till it lose paint. It's a signal for niggas to wear they masks. Now it's mandatory worldwide. Think about that. With the facts and the wordplay, the author is here. Your rap style was born yesterday. The corpus is here. Spit it with spears. Thick, sick, hospital tear. Top of my game. Rocking my chain and streetwear. Yeah. Looking fresher than rappers that got a budget. Looking dapper as functions, trafficking bunions. Oh shit, you should run for your life. Gun to your back, you know where I'm at. But niggas don't want none of that. So sit back, let the balls get scratched. I feel like I'm better than all these cats. I got the big pack, get sacked, the boss really on Warren Sapp. All in for rap, good night, the naps running laps. The way I get busy, I get dizzy. How my own abilities to kill a beat. Think on the killing spree, kill at will. But to kill me, you're gonna need 80 tons of steel. Shield battle rocks at the lakefront. Hey, got steels, I can box with an 8-pump. Grinding on the girl, so we can call it the fake pump. Pump it up, came out, I wore all the skate dunks. I'm with your girl, we had great lunch. Hey, nigga.
When God made a basketball player, he just carved Chris Mullin out and just said, this is a player.
Haha. I think about the quality. Should I turn it up?
No. And we in a good space. As a matter, leave it just right there. As a matter of fact, what I did was for the team, I put y'all on mute on purpose because I didn't want any breathing or anything. I'm realizing the more we rock with Zoom, you know, the slightest thing from anybody else's mic can knock off your mic. So I want to make sure that Vic is clear. So just know that every time we go into a song, I'm gonna put y'all on mute, and then y'all gotta unmute yourselves so we can talk about, you know, how we feel about the track or whatever. So only thing I really want to get off my chest about this one is this is gonna be fucking with my hop. I don't like hearing sirens on tracks when I'm in the car smoking weed.
That is true.
Yo, it always, listen, I'm not saying it always happens, but every once in the blue, my G, I gotta look up real quick to be like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I did think about that. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, man, for some reason it's rocking with this joint. You know what I'm saying? For some reason, man. So I kept it in there. It was you know, hopefully you get past that. You know what I'm saying? I did. I got past it. So, you know what I'm saying?
I can deal with it. You know what I mean? We know what's coming.
I'm gonna say
Right, it's the first joint, so I don't think it's no more sirens after that. So, you know what I'm saying? You know, you going through the first joint, you know you're gonna hear a siren. So track one, I'm gonna hear a siren.
You know what? Listen, man, I should be doing better. You know what I mean? This is a reflection of me. I should be doing better. I'm working on it, man. I'm on a 12-step program.
Shit, nah, man, we all got that same glitch. Like, oh,
nah, but I'm working on mine, God. I'm on a 12-step program. I'm on like 0.5.
I gotta catch myself.
Like I'm on the concrete leading up to the first step. You know what I mean? Just appreciate where I'm at. Yo, school, what you think of the first track, man?
Yo, like I said before, when I heard Psychology GC2, you like that kid in the park nobody want to play with. Nobody still want to play with you in the park, bro. You gonna be the only kid in the park. Ain't nobody gonna put you on no kickball out there. You ain't playing kickball. You ain't playing tag. But real talk, the joint is fire. The joint is fire. You know, the way everything collabs with the sirens, with the drops, with your balls, like the way everything collab is definitely dope. It's definitely dope. I ain't gonna front. And then what was it like raindrops in the background? Like a rainstorm, something like that, or no?
Nah. It was just like it was Chris Mullin. His song is called Chris Mullin Corner Shot.
Okay.
And it was takes. We took takes from YouTube and put Chris Mullin, like some of his greatest moments, and when Magic Johnson was talking about how God crafted this guy out. You know what I'm saying? Like this is a player, eh? You know what I'm saying? When you think about Chris Mullin, you don't give him no kind of credit on the court. But I on the basketball court, I rocked with the fact that he come off the pick on the corner shots, and you know what I'm saying. And I like back in the day, I used to be watching basketball and do basketball when he was in the league, but then rapping took over. So you know what I'm saying. Now that I remember being on the court, I used to love being on the corners, coming off the pick. 3-pointer or maybe like a 15-footer or something, you know what I'm saying? Real quick off the pick. And it's always been Cash Money, so that's what I was just resembling on, you know what I'm saying? When it came with that title.
And for those who don't remember, I'm sure you speaking to Chris Mullin from the Warriors, Chris Mullin.
Yeah.
You know
Chris
what I mean?
Mullin from the Warriors, yeah.
And that dude was a beast, man. He had the height, he had the size. He was definitely a shooter, and he was no punk. He was no punk, bro.
He ain't care about who he was, yo. Like he was a problem. He was a problem. If he
definitely a problem.
He don't give it to you.
Definitely.
That's what I want to resemble. Like that's what I want to bring to the table when you think of this album. Like this is a problem. You know what I'm saying? So that's exactly why I chose Chris Mullin's. That's why I chose that title, Chris Mullin's Corner Shot. That was deadly. It was a threat. You know what I'm saying? It was impactful. Everything that I ever imagined when you think of Legend Laws of Power. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't even you would off top, man. You wouldn't even you'll forget Chris Mullin. Like not on purpose, like he ain't do nothing. It's like other great players that you would mention that got, you know, you would say LeBron name first, you would say Ivo name first, you know what I'm saying? But when you say Chris Mullin and he's it's the first track on the album is Chris Mullin, yeah. You know
it's a discussion piece. But see, here's the thing though. You're gonna mention people like him, like Dentless Shrimp, Body Divac. You know what I mean? Like if you was really in the ball back in the 90s, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
these people are just as much as legends as LeBron. You know what I mean?
Amazing.
I don't forget about the other members of the team that made the team. You know what I mean? Shout out to Ron Harper. Shout out to John Starks. You know what I mean? Shout out to Tim Hardaway and y'all. You know what I mean?
Exactly. The B-side players. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
man. The hard workers, man.
Like
The ones who went out there and dove for them damn loose balls, man.
Yeah.
Balls, man. But yeah. Yo, what we got for number 2?
We got, I believe, Online Desperation.
The sample on that one. I'm gonna be quiet. It's Vic doing Vic.
I'd rather keep it G than to keep score. 116 to leave you more than sore. To the core, niggas is whores that hold microphone cords. I do what I want, now they all want war. Y'all better bring it, I want the smoke. Always breaking the beat into pieces. Then sit back like I've been defeated. I'm just weeded. Y'all be buying watermelon that is seedless. I'm the prototype of what the world really needs. Niggas at my head, but I get plenty rest. You inject hormones in your ribs for the tenderness. You went to grab a dildo when you first heard. Get the straps, rubber grip, leave you holy. You gon' need fix it flat. Niggas don't wanna get money, they rather have clout. The number one thing you shouldn't have is doubt, right? Ouch, you need to bounce. I don't know you can, homie. Been a threat, so they threaten me online only. Fuck, shocking news, roll up the tropic fruit. I'm not surprised niggas don't follow rules. The honest truth, the sonic boom in the tonic room. Busy as fuck, I got a lot to do. Shit. Suffering succotash. If I see your face, I'll be the first to punch it fast. That shit goes for all my foes. Nothing gon' happen to me because these niggas is hoes. I get back to rapping because rapping's a habit. Then the habit start attacking the masses with hella classes. This is still a massive takeover when I am rapping. The ashes turn to dust, get fucked. All your masters, the task was to have it official. Niggas turning to snakes. I've been cold back when Alex Riley looked like a grape. Vic thought the breaks, the middle finger to Jake's. Go take a shit at somebody's wake. Ew.
Hey yo. those drums, the bong bongs, as I like to call them, the bong bongs. Yo, the bong bongs make it sound like superhero music. The sound, the shout out to, I'm gonna learn this producer's name by the time we through with this episode for real, because his craftsmanship on this one. What I felt like this was like a MF Doom comic book video kind of a feel, you know what I mean? The doom, that's the superhero music, you know what I'm saying? When you hear the beat drop, you got that eerie sound. I just saw the superhero just running through the strip, you know what I mean? Wow, boom, you know what I mean? Remember how Batman back in the days when you would hit people, you would see the house, you know what I mean? So I felt that in it. And, you know, Vic is not a superhero. Vic is a villain. You know what I'm saying? So he's the antagonist on this track. You know what I mean? He's the reason why this superhero is going through all this bullshit just to end up at a wall at the end of the song, like, to be continued. You know what I mean? That's the vibe and the energy I got off that. Love that single, bro.
Yeah, the unexpected line, go take a shit at somebody, wait. Ew.
Like yo, you are hot.
That's what I'm talking about, Vic. That's what I be talking about. That shit right there that you be talking. And it's ain't nobody else talking like that. And you I definitely will be on repeat for a while.
Yeah, bro, you kind of heartless on there. You remind me of, like you said, villain. You remind me of on that joint a damn Deadpool. Damn hard. Hey, yo, he a Deadpool. You know Deadpool don't give a damn what he say, what he do. He gonna do what he do. Like it, hate it, love it, and want it. Don't say this is me. You still gonna rock to it. You still gonna vibe to anything. So
that's a fact.
That's a
Definitely.
fact. The voice and the music are always a pair. It's always a pair, bro. You know what I mean? And the voice, there's no superhero in this voice. You know what I mean? And I like the whole what'd you just say, School, my man?
Deadpool?
Yeah, I like the Deadpool reference because he's not a superhero. He's just doing it for the greater good. You know what I mean? But on this track here, it was like, yeah, there's a superhero in here, but you know, it's like Vic's voice is the antagonist. You know what I mean? And he's making it difficult for the superhero to try to do superhero shit. You know what I mean? The motherfucker want to run like Sonic, he can't because his feet is in quicksand. You know what I mean? He want to take flight, he can't. You know what I'm saying? There's a solid beam steel there that he can't take flight, can't break through that. You know what I mean? It's just like, I'm gonna eat at you, I'm gonna get on your fucking nerves, I'm gonna frustrate you so much that by the time you think it's the end, bitch, it ain't even the end. We just started.
Facts. That's a big fact, though.
Track 3, let's go. Track 3, let's go.
Come on.
We in there.
Oh yeah. Fuck. Y'all niggas stupid as hell, man. Barking up on the trees. Better stick to them bark ass backpackers, nigga. Boy, playground ass niggas, man. I'm one of the greats, they loving the hate. The best in Chicago is up for debate. I'ma chase everything that's meant for me, even if it takes me centuries. I'm always gonna maintain a winning spree. The W is instantly deposited with silence. Look them in their eyes, you can tell when they lying. Fry niggas and skillets and serving them zombies, and afterwards smoke a big blunt with Mitt Romney. I was listening to your shit, I really tried, God. Not one song that was saved in my iPod. Backwoods, $15 for 5 packs. About 4 of them is sidetracked. Not about what you say, it's how you say it. If you don't know how to do shit, there's other ways to make it. Every rapper on the scene hates Vic. I don't give a shit. I'm just here cause the nigga gave me the chips. Got a grip on life, slipped a few times, but none of these rap niggas is feeling my shine. Hopped in my Grim Reaper suit. Came by myself cause I didn't need the truth. I'm from where you can't walk from Green Street to True Bath. They continue to hate on my cool ass. Funny thing is, I got kids that want me to pay them to shoot you in the wig. I ain't really into this shit. I do this shit myself. Say shit a lot, bitch, nigga. You better get some help. I hate y'all little whack niggas, quick to get smacked. Sick of you rap niggas ain't spitting facts. Shoot the shotgun, now you sit in the back. Now I'm watching hot ones with the chips in my lap. Not the ones that you eat, but the ones that meet ends. Good greetings to everyone except niggas I beef with. Each and every one of you niggas beneath Vic. Put that on my own life. Tweaking on me, now you fucking with the wrong guy. And that's on life. What? Dang.
Can I take this one?
Go ahead, speak on it, guy.
Okay, first of all, I'm gonna start here. I'm just here because they give me the chips. Marshawn Lynch reference where he said, "I'm just here, so I won't get no fine."
But you know, it was like he's showing up to the show. The only reason why I'm here is to get these chips.
But listen, he's giving. I don't know if it feel like he giving a lecture. Listen, I'm doing this because of this. Y'all ain't really paying attention. This is how you do this shit. I'm doing this because there's a whole whoever the lecture he giving to a bunch of rappers that ain't listen. This is how you do this. And this is why I'm doing this. So show you niggas how to do it right.
So basically, he's showing them, like you said, the psychological cheat sheet. I'm showing y'all now.
Yeah,
I'm showing y'all.
What you do? This is what you do.
They want to listen, they listen. If not, then fuck it. It is what it is. I'm showing you this how you do it. You gotta get to.
Yeah, so, exactly.
Once again, back to nobody's gonna play with you in the park.
Yeah.
The park will always be.
I'm gonna have to say with that one. We can't.
Yeah, it's over for me. It's over with me at the park.
We can't play who. Don't even show up.
Look, stay with PlayStation, bro. Rock out online.
Man.
But nah, yo, real talk, yo, it's something to be reckoned with. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy, like it's crazy.
I had a feeling when the track came on.
I mean, I even think. My bad. I'm sorry. Go ahead, bro. You saying?
Nah, my bad. I didn't want to cut you.
No, go. Do you?
Appreciate it. Because my apologies, but I appreciate it. The track came on, and I had a feeling that because of I had a good feeling we was going to get a verse on that. Don't ask me how. I just kind of felt it. Like this wasn't a song that was going to have a hook and a bridge and an R&B chick. You know what I mean? This was a little bit more. It felt like a throwback freestyle. It felt like Big Tigger. You know, it felt like what should be on Funkmaster Flex. It felt like it almost felt like DJ Clue tape-ish. It felt like, you know, this was going to be one of them joints you was going to step in the booth, burn it down, and just leave the evidence. You know what I mean? Just leave the bodies. You know what I mean? Leave the mic smoking. You know what I mean? There's nothing else coming after this. So the one thing that I'm real big on, man, and you know, people who rock with us will hear me say this a lot, is I'm real big on song arrangements. You know what I mean? You can have an album full of great songs, but there's a real thin line between what a playlist sounds like nowadays and what an album sounds like nowadays. So I think this is a good fitting spot for the song, even though this song could have definitely lived at the end as a closing statement. You know what I mean? But it's definitely a statement piece for this album to go ahead and jump on a track like that one. It just burn it down. You know what I mean? I'm just going to burn this one down. I'm going to let the bodies fall. I'm going to let God sort them out, and I'm going to walk out this booth. You know what I mean? Some legendary shit right there. So salute.
Coming out the gate, that's the point. Yeah, I got that track placed in the beginning because I'm coming straight out the gate. You know what I'm saying? When you want to show light on your power, then you going head on collision, like with all your might. That's where most of your energy comes from, your first instant of swinging or first, you know what I'm saying, of rushing. Like Jerome, I can just imagine Jerome Bettis about to tackle somebody. That rush, that initially that he knows that he's about to tackle this person. That's track 3 that's the description of I'm still in sprint mode until I just end up tackling somebody, which probably would get to like track 7. Jesus Christ. But yeah.
We know that. Let's keep trucking.
Word, let's keep trucking.
Do it.
Yo, you know who it is. It's your boy. I've always wanted to do that. Like, you know who it is. Nah, but it's Joe Fresh Goods, T-shirt Poppy, West Side Legend. And you know, I was smoking a blunt the other day, and I was thinking to myself, like, yo, what be niggas' background? Like, where do niggas come from? Niggas just be like sneaking up the ladder and be like, yo, look at me, I'm here now. Nah, dog, like, in my career, bro, Chicago watched this shit happen in real time. Like, every step of the way. You can have on sunglasses, you can block out the shine, I get it. But you see this shit, man. From intern to employee to owner. I used to sweep niggas' floors. Now I'm paying people to sweep my floor in my store. Get it? Just like clockwork, real time. 8-year plan, we did that. So I ain't really into like arguing with people no more. I don't really get into that, man. We blessed. So I don't really got time to like argue. That's like weird and shit like that, bro. I want everybody to win. You black, I want you to win. I don't really beef. Fuck it. We trying to get it. We trying to get off red. I don't really do the beef shit. You know what I'm saying? We getting money. We uplifting our community. We doing that. We doing the unthinkable, and we getting fly.
Motivated to make it, destined for greatness. Hated that they loved other rappers that was basic. 9 to 5, but the dream I still chase it. I put the pineapple in the tequila and still taste it. The latest, greatest, amazing bars with a cadence that's out of this planet. Goddamn it, where's my spaceship? Anti-social, social T, not approaching me. I got funk for potpourri. Low key, I'm at the highest of points. Old ass nigga with the diamond way out 5 the joints. Make the weed taste the same. I'm taking aim. On my shit list, I place your name. Skinny ass rapper, but I break your frame. Aching pains, peeing so sharp, I can scrape your brain. They said it rained, but my force is white. Pull up in the truck, put the fork in the mice. I'm from the hood where they'll torture your life. I'm out west with it, 18th and hard and departed Pyrex visions. If you look in my eyes, then the gyms is hidden risky business. They hate from the sideline, change your image. Go. Bickering don't have money attached to it. Got fluid, read books upside down, I'm that stupid. Humble brag, I hit the herb, then I crumble tags.
Only nigga that released 3 different shoes for 3 different companies in 1 year. Come on now. What I got to argue niggas about, man? This shit ain't even I'm literally a walking history breaker. Like every fucking day I'm just breaking history. Low key. Type of shit niggas ain't gonna realize 10 years later. Like, yo, this thing got a mirror? Bro, I got a whole mirror in Chicago, like with my face, in a popping area in Chicago. Like, I don't really, you know, you got a statue, a mirror of yourself. Like, do you even gotta go back and forth with niggas? Like, come on now. Like, I stopped arguing with niggas in 2007. Like, we off that shit, man. We trying to fly to the space or some shit, you know what I'm saying? We smoking good weed. You know what I'm saying? I'm selling out of hats in like 2 seconds, really. I ain't really, like, shoes worth $1,000 a pop. Like, I ain't really, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm building the Boys and Girl Club. You know, we getting fly, man. Come on, let me go make my food, man. We out.
Wow. Crazy.
Yep. I couldn't wait for that song to end, and I'm gonna tell you what.
Yo.
I love listening to joints that I can relate to, that really speaks to me on what I'm going through. You know what I mean? And that's what's real. It reminded me of, and I want to make. I think this is the track. Shout out to Prime Apple on his new album, well, his latest album. You don't fuck with Crime. He got a song on there called Devils. I believe it's Devils. And it's not really a song. What it is just really like a quick interlude of, it sounds like a minister that's talking to his church about how people need to be humble, you know what I mean? And how people need to not be jealous of their brothers or their sisters when they get fans or when they're being blessed, you know what I mean? You should be prideful of your brother or your sister that's being blessed by God, because you can stand next to that person, you know what I mean? That person can share that wisdom with you, you know what I mean? And when I heard the intro to the track, and he said that he wasn't arguing with people no more, you know, I ain't arguing with nobody, I'm out here getting money, I'm out here staying fly. One thing I want to say is, everybody I met from Chicago is fly. Everybody I've met from Chicago be on some fly shit. Real talk. I just I had a chance to meet a brother. I'm calling him Joe Cool. His name is, leave his name out of it. I'm calling him Joe Cool. Joe Cool came to my home to do some tests in my home before we closed on our sales. So congratulations to me and Mrs. Dillon for buying our first home together. Word up. But yo, Mr. Joe Cool, old school cat, okay? Old school cat came through with the brand new Jag truck 21. Stepped out, had some dope like shoe sneakers on, some plaid drawstring pants, had a dope shirt to match the pants, tucked in. I'm like, yo, you came to do the mold inspection? You know what I'm saying? Like, you just the dude supposed to be testing my crib for mold. He hop out fresh, man. But you know, we had a chance to kick it. We got to really know each other. You know what I mean? That's how I found out his truck was even a 21. You know, I walked him out of the truck. He's like, yeah, yo, check it out. You know what I mean? I just got it. You know, I've been taking care of wifey for years. It was for me. So back to my other part of this reasoning though. It made me I'm going through a situation now where I got to walk away. I had to burn the bridge simply because I'm not going to be in that cesspool of toxicity with y'all. No matter who you are, regardless of who you are. You know what I mean? I'm gonna keep my energy right. I'm gonna move on with the people who love me, the people who respect me, people who are loyal to me, and we gonna get these bags. And I'm always gonna stay fly. Let me tell you something, bro. You can go talk to whoever the fuck you want to talk to. They're gonna say whatever they're gonna say. One thing they can't say about Reem is that nigga thick and small, and that nigga ain't never fly. Word up. Fuck all the rest of the bullshit. But back to the song. Back to the song. I know I'm going a little crazy. Back to the song. It's wisdom, man. It's wisdom, and it's a higher level of being. And it takes a real strong person to be able to say, no matter who you are, no matter what you're doing, my focus is on this right here, man. And I can appreciate that. I can relate to that. I want to give that energy out to all my peoples, you know what I mean, to take that jewel, man, and run with it, you know what I mean, and then to hear him close out the song. So can we talk a little bit about who that brother is, Vic?
Yeah, that's my it's a long time homie of mine, go by the name of Joe Fresh Goods. He is a creative director, one of the greatest creative directors from Chicago right now. Every collab that he drops, it sells out quick. He recently just did a collab with 7-Eleven. You know what I'm saying? Like,
wait, you mean like the corner store 7-Eleven?
Yes, absolutely.
He
has his own. Yes, he has his own New Balances that's going for like $1,000. You know, he was just talking about that on the song. He got his own collaboration with New Era hats. You know what I'm saying? Hats was selling out crazy, doing crazy numbers. You know what I'm saying? Everything that he does, the people are behind it because they seen him come from the ground up. I really watched him become this successful creative director, and to be able to sit there and watch it, and we wasn't always the best of friends at times too, because he was also a person that I felt like I needed his support. And that was, you know, how you go to a person, you be like, man, bro, I'm just mad because I really wanted your support. You know, you don't never, it'd be like people like, man, you don't care, man. I don't care about everybody's support. But when you think that somebody else gonna have your support, we fell out because of that. We fixed that shit. Like, it's grown man. I think like that is so powerful because I called him out of the blue. Like, I don't know what took of me to call him out the blue and just commend him for his contribution to streetwear culture and having me and Tree, even we at odds, the power to do that. You know what I'm saying? The power to apologize for my parts. You know what I'm saying? The power to, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, congratulate another black successful man that you seen come up. You know what I'm saying? Give him his flowers right there. Like, man, I see you, bro. You are solid. That is amazing, bro. You know what I'm saying? And when I hit him up about this track, it was crazy because I was, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. I'm gonna be 1,000, G. I'm not supposed to be being this 1,000.
Not this caliber 1,000.
Yeah, I had heard one of my homies now was trying to troll me. They always be trying to troll me in the group chat. They be like, man, yo, Chris Crack named your name in the song. He dissing you on the song. So I went to go listen to the song, and he bleeped out Joe Freshgood's name, said my name, and bleeped out his name. So I was going back to play a chess move. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I can actually get Joe Freshgoods on a track while he's dissing me and bleeped out his name. He must got some line of respect for him. You know what I'm saying? He gonna bleep out his name, but it ain't bleep out mine. So guess what? I'm gonna play chess with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna, instead of dissing you, you know what I mean? I'm gonna get him on the track. And then Joe hit me up like, yo, I don't want to get this guy my energy. You feel me? And I'm like, yeah, man, you're absolutely right. He taught me something. Another black man, like, man, getting me off my square, getting me back on my square, getting me back on my D. Like, look, you know what I'm saying? We blessed, Vic. You still out here thriving. You know what I'm saying? You done came from many obstacles. You know what I'm saying? Let's just motivate the people. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I was like, man, motivated to make it, destined for greatness. because that's what I am. I'm powerful like that. If I can feel like I can do it, I can do it. You know what I'm saying? If this, he sold out 3 different shoe collaborations in 1 year last year. Adidas, New Balance, and Converse. You go look him up. Look up Joe Fresh Goods, y'all. Yeah,
Joe
do your
Fresh Goods,
look him up. He is important to the black man as an entire. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like, he's killing the game right now. He's fucking them up on the on the streetwear culture. You know what I'm saying? And I just watched it happen from the ground up. And I'm proud. I'm happy to uplift that man, not be jealous of that man. You know what I'm saying? Now, what the same thing with Crime Apple saying, you know, the pastor on Crime Apple. Like, not be jealous. Just salute that man. Because at the end of the day, he hit me up when I needed a pair of them New Balances, and I was able to get me a pair. You feel me? So I was stood by that man. Was able to get hats that sold out in seconds and shit that he talking about in the record. I was able to be right there with him to celebrate that. Complete pandemonium. He shut down the All-Star Weekend in Chicago with New Balances. You hear me? New Balances.
Yo, but New Balances are fresh though.
Yeah, but the ones he decided to design, yes, absolutely. I'm not huge on New Balance like that. But those joints, the 550s, yeah, exactly, Joe. Yeah. Woo, fire.
My New Balance.
Yeah, I'm about to say Trash rocks with New Balance, but you know what?
New York New Balance with the yellow, you know, check them out.
New York cats always rock with New Balance though. Shout out to Fife, rest in peace to Fife. He said I rock New Balance, niggas do avoid it.
I got 2 pair of New Balance up here.
You know what, yo, y'all talking now. I'm gonna have to go grab a pair of 574s.
Yeah.
Yeah, they took them out in dope colors, man. But yo, I would love to connect with that brother, man. To have him on our show, to show that support, show that love. That's dope, man, and that's what we about on the International Reem Show. All right, cool. Enough flowers, motivators, keep smashing. What we got for the track? What we on, 4 or 5?
I think our video about the end though.
Oh, you see that time up there too? All right, bet. So let's tap out so we can tap back in.
All right.
That's what I'm saying. That mindset is so powerful. It's so powerful. He's so powerful, man. That's why he fits perfectly for this album. He's powerful. And he's a legend. He can do anything with a mindset like that. He's a legend. Already, track 7 is my favorite tracks on all my albums. And I think that's where we're at. We're at track 7. And man, I love that joint. Yeah, I swear it just makes me feel like I'm about to, that's the joint I say, I crack the globe when I punch you in the face. That's that joint. Ah, man. Jeez.
So then we got to start with the joint we just heard. And then, so we got to start with 6 and going into the rest of the album. So I'm excited, man. And I'm loving what I'm hearing so far.
Yeah, man. Listen, man, this is us, man. We here with I'm gonna just say family, man. Vic Spencer, man. It's coming. Y'all just sit back and wait. The new shit coming, man. Part 2.
All right, tonight.
Tonight.
All right, bet. 100, y'all. Peace.